I read the reviews here before I bought this TV. I also did a lot of research and looked at several others before I decided on this one. The thing that took the most stars off on this TV was getting one that was broken. Of course mine was broken. I should have known when I got the box. It looked beat up, but I didn't think much of it since I know they pack them so well. I ordered the service to have it put it, which kind of upset me since they only sent one person to put up this huge TV. But that's another review, and we didn't notice the large hole, crack until it was up. In the pictures you can see the damage on the box, right where the damage to the TV was. If you order this beautiful TV, be sure to examine the box and if damaged, don't accept it. I do give it to Amazon. Much like others who had this issue, my TV was replaced quickly and the service didn't charge me when it was hung once again. No problems at all with the second one, and I had a friend come over and help mount it. The TV itself is beautiful. It took me a while to find the correct settings to get the most out of it. I am not crazy about the pointer on the remote and would like to shut that off. My cats seem to enjoy it though. I have to say it is wonderful. Crisp, clear picture. I see no problems with the black, which by the way is not a true color. I have it mounted on a very good mount. The one Amazon recommends is great. You can move the TV around easily without fear it will fall or harm it. I do recommend that over the stand. I can't see putting this TV on a stand. I have big wall, but no stand I have would be big enough for it. I am not crazy about the sound, but better than my 55 inches LG HD I replaced this with, which is still perfectly fine after 7 years. LG makes good products and I really love this TV and find it a great investment. I watched some 4K DVDs and the difference is amazing. Now I have the theater experience at home. Whoever said size doesn't matter definitely wasn't talking about a TV. Picture is crisp and clear, sound is as well. If you have a big living room, this is the TV to buy. I researched for months before making this purchase and learned that this TV is great for viewing from the side as much as straight on, which I was skeptical when told that. It is true, and for the money, why wouldn't buy this TV? Fantastic TV. Even though it's not an OLED, the picture quality would make you believe otherwise. The setup with Alexa is a bit quirky, but once completed it works great. Sound is great for simple TV speakers, but I will eventually Bluetooth it to some surround sound system. If size is what you're after, this TV obviously does the trick. I have a fairly big wall and was planning to use a projector, but ultimately landed on this TV instead as true 4K projectors are still very expensive. The room can get fairly dark, so an OLED TV would have been the best for it, but an OLED that size was prohibitively expensive. The good. I got the TV from Best Buy during Prime Day as they matched Amazon's price of $2.200, so the price is pretty good for the size. The lit picture, portions that aren't. Color accuracy seems good and it's generally pleasant to watch. If you had it next to an OLED in a store, it'd be more obvious that it's not a top-tier panel, but on its own it looks pretty great. 120 Hz refresh rate. I turn off the any motion smoothing since it looks weird to me, is fine. Can get a little choppy at times. This effect is likely more noticeable due to the screen size. Your eyes can see things that would get lost in a smaller image. The anti-glare screen does a decent job of keeping reflections down. Netflix includes Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision, when paying for a 4-screen, 4K subscription. which can be exported via the ARC HDMI port to an Atmos-capable receiver for Atmos, height, sound channels. This was a factor in my decision for this TV versus a comparable Samsung TV, which does not suppose this in its Netflix app. Odd, but okay. It includes the most common apps that most people would look for: Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, Plex, but App Store to download additional apps lacking. More on that below. Setup was easy. I mounted mine on a wall with no issues. It's about 100 pounds. I was able to get my mount attached firmly to 3 studs, but I think 2 studs would hold it without any issues. Click link in description for more reviews.